નમસ્કાર, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી. Student, today we are going to start Standard 6 Social Science. Chapter number 4, Early State of Political System in India. Our topic is Vaishali state. Monarchy wished to increase their power and empire by occupying the surrounding territories. Means increase means rise, empire means state. So to become, we also know that monarchy system means there is a king system to show their more power and to make more their kingdom very big and strong. They also attack on each other. So to make their powerful state, so what they are doing, occupying the surrounding territories. So they fought each other to increase their state. Seeing this, Lichavis, Vaji, Gyatuk, Vide, Shakya, Malla, etc. 8 or 9 tribes. Tribes means group of people who established the union state for their protection are known as Vaji state. So this, to show all this that they are fighting each other and also increase their state. So they also, which seeing this, Lichavis, Vaji, Gyatuk, Vide, Shakya and Malla. There are 8 or 9 tribes. Tribes is group of people establish union state. So they also start a one state which they are including 8 or 9 this type of tribes. So they make one union and to protect themselves. So they also known as Vaji state. Vaishali, the capital of Lichavis. Vaishali is the capital of Lichavis and the main center of union state. So they are make 8 or 9 tribe. So they make one state is also to protect themselves. So they also start Vaji state. And also Vaishali is the capital of Lichavi, was the main center of union state. Thus it was named Republic of Vaishali. So they also changed the name and they also named the Republic of Vaishali. The state administration of the Republic was governed. Governed means to rule over by the Sabha, because of which it was called the Republic. So to Republic was ruled all Sabha. Sabha and Samiti, we also know these two words, and to rule over this Sabha, because of which it was called the Republic. So that what there are also we learn that there are two type of monarchy and republic. So monarchy, there is a one king, and after the death of this king, his son, and after death of his son, other one is also will come to the throne. But in republic, there are many people are working under this. So there are also become the republic. In republic, all the powers of house rested in the hands of all members. So in the republic, what happened? All the member who is elected by the people, so they also live like a king. All the members sat in Sabha. All affairs were passed in the house by vote or unanimity. Unanimity means complete agreement of group. So this where meeting was held was called as the sectum. So sectum, what we can say sectum? So sectum is that the republic, in the republic, all the member of the house can meet each other and they also provide full facility. They also live like a king and they have sabha and affairs, which are the problems they passed through the house, and they unanimity means complete agreement of group. So they have meeting, held a meeting, and they also make some decision. The early as well as youth were elected as the member of state assembly. Early means elderly, Elderly means old people. As well, youth means old people and young people. Also, the selected the member of state assembly. The Republican elected their president for state administration, who was chosen by election. In the Republic, each member was considered as the king. We also talk about that each person get the chance and each person also considered as a king. Republics had their own council in which many important issues like administration, defense means to save themselves, war, treaty means treaty means to compromise. Etc. So in the Republic, what happened? Elderly as well youth. So old people and young people also the member of state assembly. And the Republican elected their president. We are Republican in India is a republic country and we also elected our person. So by voting, so for voting we have an election card and our age is 18 or more than 18 years. So we selected our president and whom was chosen by election, and we also choose that one by election. In the Republic, each member was considered as the king, and in the Republic we also talk that each person get the chance and also get as a king. Republics had their own council in which many important like administration, what their work, administration, defense means to save themselves, war means battle, and treaty means to compromise, vata. So were discussed and then decided. They are meeting and they decided all the things what we have to do and what we have to not do. Any member could enjoy membership for a fixed time only. An executive committee assisted the president of republic in the administration of the state. So any member of this committee, they have membership for a fixed time. Example, we have an election and that one is only for 3 years, 5 years, some are for 3 years, some are for 5 years. So their time is fixed. And an executive committee assisted the president of republic in the administration of the state. Now our last topic is social life and state administration of republic states. According to archaeologists, what is the meaning of archaeologists? Students, we all know the meaning of archaeologists. They are the scientists and study about the people and culture. They collect data, dig out the place and find some information about which are remains and information give about it. That one is known as archaeologists. So according to archaeologists, people of this time lived in simple houses. So in this time, so people are living very simple life. They were associated with pastoral. Pastoral means animal rearing. At this time, crops like wheat, rice, barley, sugarcane, sesame, mustard, cereals were grown. People might have been using clay vessel. Clay vessel means made with clay. Because archaeologists have found some of these vessels, some of the pottery means pot, found at this time had drawing on them. These utensils were painted in grey color. So according to archaeologists, this period of time, their life is very simple, and from this we come to know that they may be their life like a farmer. So at that time, their life is pastoral. Pastoral means animal rearing. They were doing animal rearing and they are far in the farm. They get the wheat, rice, barley, sugarcane and sesame, mustard seeds and cereals are grown. So from this we can come to know that their life is very simple and people might have been using of clay pot. For clay pot they are using to store the food, and also they are also fond of artists. So they know all the artists, so they also color the pot. So they most of use the color grey color for drawing the pot. At this time, ruler of every state did every possible thing for the defense. Defense means to protect ourselves to his state. For this reason, strong and high forts were built around the state capital. So for this time, to save ourselves from the enemies. So for defense, they build the fort, means around the kingdom. They make a big fort and the wall is very high. For this reason, strong and high forts were built around the state capital. Plenty of stones and bricks were used in it. So plenty of stones and bricks. For what they are using? They are using plenty of stones and bricks to make a wall and to save themselves from the enemies. Some of kings used to build large, tall and magnificent walls around their kingdom to showcase their power and prosperity. Power and prosperity means status. To show their big status, they are very powerful. To show this, they are making very big wall, and magnificent means something different like of other. To show that we are very powerful, so they are making very different type of walls. The brick walls from Prayagraj dates back to around 2500 years ago. So archaeologists got all the information that there were a wall, also get the wall from 2005 years ago. So we can say that forts with high walls might have been constructed at this time. So from this wall we come to know that to protect and to defend from enemies. King also they build a strong wall and also magnificent to show their prosperity and status in the all the Mahajanpad of this time needed a large army, and a farmer used to give sixth part of their yield. Yield means provide the treasury. The artisans used to work for the state for 1 day in a month. Cattle rearing gave cattle as a part of tax. The merchant used to pay tax on sales of goods. So here we are talking about Mahajanpad, and that time also they have to pay tax. In this time also we are paying tax like education tax, water tax and some property tax also. All the Mahajanpad this time need a large army and a strong fort for their defense, means to save themselves from the enemies. They build a large strong fort, and also they keep very big in plenty number of army to save themselves from the enemies. People were taxed to meet this need. So people have to pay tax for all these their facility, and to fulfill their wishes they have to pay tax. Farmers used to give sixth part of their yield to treasury. So farmer also have to give to 1/6 part. 1/6 part means if their income is 600, so their 1/6 part is around 100 rupees. So they have to pay tax to king. The artisan used to work for the state for 1 day in a month. In 1 month they have to once time to artisans have to work. Cattle rearing gave cattle as a part of tax. So who have not income fixed, so who are business is cattle rearing, so they have to give one animal as a cattle to part of tax. The merchant used to pay tax on sales of food. Merchant means businessmen who are doing business, which type of business, how much they sell the goods. Goods means things. So what is the profit? It is depend on, and they have to pay tax. What is their income? During the period of Mahajanpad, agriculture started to improve due to iron tools. So in this time we come to know that Mahajanpad time there is a farmer working very important, and In Mahajanpad time, agriculture started to improve. How they improve? To using iron tools. Things to know, Mahavir Swami and Gautam Buddha both wandered in these republics and pedestrians. Pedestrians means walking. Buddhist and Jain scripture give us information about the republic. So in this time, Mahavir Swami and Gautam Buddha both wandered. Wander means to move, to go one place to another place. By pedestrian means by walking, and they gave all the information about the republics. Since Mahatma Buddha was born during the era of republic, the era is known as the Buddhist era. So this particular time where Mahatma Buddha was born, this era is also known as the Buddhist era. At other places in the world, the way in which the cities of Sparta, Athens, Rome, Greece, etc. are described as democratic states, in the same way republics of ancient India means old one India, can be represented as democratic states. In short, we can say that the people of republic states lived in simple houses. The people grew many crops. Which type of crops they grew? Wheat, rice, barley, sugarcane, saffron, mustard, etc. They painted the vessel. Which color they painted the vessel? In red color. The king built strong and high forts. Of which type of they made? Stones and bricks around their state capitals. Next one is the farmer used to give 6 parts of their land as a tax to treasury of state. So farmer have to give 1/6 part. What is their income of their land? So they have to pay tax to treasury for the state. Next one is cattle rearers. Gave cattle as a part of the tax. So cattle rearer have also give to tax. As a tax they have to give 1 cattle. Merchants used to pay taxes to the king on a sales of goods. What they sell the good, they have to pay tax on it. Maybe it is more, sometimes it is less, so it is depend on how much he sell the goods. And last one, the artisan used to work 1 day in a month for the state. Artisans have to work 1 time in a month. Thank you for joining us.